Ofa me Joseph.
Now pom to say.
Bogo.
Eja Endra last week I bon komo fitu a man for the program went very very well. Ene abasobodia akese nko na yede ma na men kan say rainbow yes ye da ase. Yes ye da ase kama na aja efri ho no na cash flow na am see okay ene de mebo modern na ya twetwe nkomo afa cash flow ho ebi mu nso se on be so omuhu ye friend saying Ghana kra krono aye team no kra no ye system of learning no eboa yen ama yen aye more colonially redundant to even reason to bring a practical a friend saying solutions to our problem akwa say your problems in I mean around a year IMF and all these institutions, Bretton Woods institutions, you better near quenim. My memo akwa babi apom to say.
Ofa woko, Gavia don't go boy.
Ye danyame ase. Na eja cash flow obi asamu obi saso say doctor. Cash flow yi echere senkra owura akwabna da akomba ena bomodian na busa ne mame say cash flow no etesɛn
cash flow no
akwa say we dey me ma wombe mu kra na nkomo bi a emre bi ye move from a SHS system ye dey call computerized na mame bi ko na o say eja computer man what is a computer man bi ato ne ba de akoto KJB wono nso say bi otenzema eni mami ni buafu pa no okonkran okope computer man chrono no
okay
kana adwene akere computer man edi ora kwabna obenda ko say ye ka cash flow kra den a
cash flow I say okay me chia busan for na doctor me chia also da wase adwuma pa we magana enso na cash flow no kire say bibia mu no sika ba eba mu no eni sika mu no eno ane ne cash flow no asa crash of the nkesi bi ai atoso na
amanfo hunahuna ye ne brofo no
da endu bo za accounting for no onzo mo no kosia ni school do mo de twere so na papa ase but the all cash flow pa ne de cash no one is in so
and then so here oh my Ghana the cash flow the ni bio
I say yeah bobu seven enti obi a sepe no hoto no abrabo mpa no na so mo a ebi a wo free hia mu a wono atimi abomode atoto no maye o se sika na nkasa no sebe ugidie ne nimdie ne sa no ma na wo sika ho no ina kire so benya bia na se wonya bi enti ye wo fom a sa bibi ti se cash flow ye kan so wo ti ase tamo a na wotimi de ye adwuma amna bi a wodam bia no amna no matter the debt wetimi akwa basoro abefefe nyi amana yeye na onse sika sem na aka sika is a system finance is a system and obi a wotimi hihye otisa system na se bia wotimi hihye ne ye na wotimi yeye na obi a ye de asuma no so wotimi so obra enti obi a won say ono ane personal life and ase ne business so what the cash flow ase a who say wotimi di yentem because so koye business plan a obehwe tam be de sika na mrebe na sika ne bam yententem ana ase che typical example as a contractor so I will come here who have na danfu bi abe minister and also onya contract bi a man 100 million contract bi a 1 million contract ba contract okosia be 30% na 30% a year or 40% a year now what ye adwuma be bosumi nsiansa na receipt certificate amana do another be bosumi nsia anti just afini nyina no bi kura na ono akopesika de agesa adwuma no a e bia bosumi be du anase du ba kwa na du mienu ntem ansa na ni nkofo na oye adwuma mo no ko mama ni sika ache wonye wo bi a wo sika sem da ye pa na wo de sa na bi ko ekɔhye business ansa na so de kɔhye abrabo ase a wotofo but obi a wo ton wa cha wo hu sika every day obi a ebi a wɔkye ɔtɔn indomie ɔtɔn nsuo ɔtɔn peppers ɔwɔ kwa ho bi a wɔ provision shop tem bi a wɔ kofi a wɔde sika yɛde kofi de saa akuya ahyɛ wo bɔ a obedi so ba contractor ɛwɔ 10 million ɛnso tem bi a wɔhyɛ bɔ a wɔni so because the cash flow no nyɛ nti sɛ contractor akoyi a ɛsɛ so ho sɛ adwuma a mekɔgye yi bosome bi a anaasɛ na wɔtwe mienu anaasɛ na wɔtwe bi a wɔsɛ yɛtumi ma me sika anyɛ saa ka no dodoɔ bi a yɛbɛka abɔ mu no mede ka na ɛbɛyɛ adwuma saa nsa na baabi na obi ama me sika to bɔ sɛ saa nipa no ebi na ɔwɔ sika kɛseɛ watam bia ne sika sɛm nya wɔhyɛ bɔ a wɔni so na adwuma no ntimi nyina yɛ tam bia no heart attack because ɔnhu sika ntɛm nti sɛ wokɔ business mu kora anaasɛ wopɛ sɛ ɔtoto sika yɛ a ɛkyerɛ sɛ wote deɛ ɛfrɛ ne cash flow no especially wonyɛ obi a wɔ sika paa ɛdɔɔso a ɔsɛ ɔte ase sikafo wɔ wiase no wɔn sika paa no ɛyɛ normal a wɔn de sika akɔhyehyɛ mu a wɔn ho sika time bia no ɛno nti na ma wɔn nyɛ sika and they understand what they call cash.
Ana just say yɛfa no business ankasa kora no a ansa na wobɛkɔ business me sɛ wonya ntiaseɛ wɔ saa nneɔma wɔ nyinaa mu ansa na waka sɛ ma yɛ adwuma bɛyɛ 10 years ma boaboam sika no menyaeɛ no ebi a me wɔ bɛyɛ 100,000 pounds bi wɔ bɛyɛ bi mpɛ sɛ mekɔ business mu ansa na wobɛkɔ mu na sɛ wonya saa nimdeɛ wɔ nyinaa mpo ansa na watu anamɔ
ane wɔfa sɛ o ni sika na waboaboa sika no bɛyɛ 10,000 pounds na sɛ woba Ghana woba no so kwa akɔyɛ portrait farm na sɛ wokɔ akɔyɛ deɛ mpo no yɛ a wɔmotayɛ no ebi adeɛ a wode sika bɛhyɛ mbɛyɛ mfie mmiɛnsa ansa na sika start aba wo so sika sɛm nyɛ nti bi a wo sɛ mekɔ Ghana mekɔ akɔyɛ portrait farm no problem but after that wokɔsi portrait dan no na wakɔtɔ nkokɔ agum wakɔtu bi kora abura wɔ hɔ na wayɛ bosome nsia ansa na watumi akokɔ no baako ato wobɛtɔ portrait aduane ama ɔmo saa ansa na akokɔ no baako ato ama wakɔtɔ enu saa na tese sika wo nyina wo de ayɛ wo de akɔhyɛ mu but ɔbaa ya wɔ so ɔkɔtɔ nkosua a wakɔpɛ table bi esi ne fie anim a wakɔtɔ nkosua bi a 100 pounds na sɛ bi a 200 Ghana cedis ɛde abesi so a wɔde gyina hɔ na nkurɔfoɔ tɔ bi no even though no start yo kakra bi na ɔde hyɛ ase enwumere no ɔmbɛtɔ kakra ma na nya sika de ayɛ akɔfie nti ɔno no sɛ ɛhwɛ business mu paa na ɔno no betuma gyina akɔ n'anim ntɛm as wo a wode osika ni nyina akɔ akɔhyɛ baabi abrɛ saa nsa na what start ya husika nti sɛ even business kura no because a business if you want to be successful in your business you must design the business to succeed and many businesses fail before they even start because of the design
ɛno na yɛ ɔmo kasa business plan na
okay maybe loosely but this one is all too normal say say okay business am make we me niska obo I was starting business about the next day no niska abebi na make say me say me kuteska e be 50,000 obi so de kwa koto taxi na waka na me say me de ka me kwa koto e be mepe maya be 5 bi na mama obi a 500 Ghana cedis ni start koko enwumere koko joint so it is be 5 na setana ni nyina e be 5,000 kra na akohim but obi a the 50 cedis e brem mfaso enwumere bia na sika sɛ na mde kakra bi enwumere bia so mehu sika me kofie bia mehu sika na sikani ne de tem bia da bia o kofie a wode sika kofie so ono no tem bia no ho yɛ dai ɛto no enti sɛ wo design business a make sure say you look especially when you be a why bia che na wo te ase a akesefo no de o musika ekɔhye project mu ansa na sika ba many times you know or other business a edi sika yɛ dai batem bia nti so wo yɛ project bia many times call just can free side ho na what they acquire major project now nya major project no kan start here now wo nya bida and as when you bida kora na nyina e so wo de sika koya ade a emphasica nya dai emba enu se be obi a what salary ho no the cash flow no a week because we boso me bia na husika na say na watwe na husika ndo news cara be what rent what that bill no attend school fees what we do and was there is cara dai na sa and this osika na ba mu no e do so sene de ekọ a na che se wo ye kakra na de ekọ no do so sene de ba mu a che se wo negative cash flow the time bia do se na ja ato fie so
e ba ne sene se e ma no bu afu o ma dwa
na ne e ma no bu fu an kwa so no because o pesika o so take cash flow na see so ye obi a wo sha brabo ase no so hu so okay send na wo se betoto no a time bia no cash no ebeba and no suntina Go ahead.
Na just say building wealth there, you need a year cash flow no ankasa.
Yes, esika for omo baby from top to bottom. If omo kra omo kopen krofo omo de omo sika be shemu no. Omo he business no. Omo say sika say na ba business nim da bia. So bia. Afini nyina sika say na ba mu. Na ntem so de say na ba mu. Na sika say na free mu. Eko. Because the business was sika no kosa ababi ma.
Yes.
And the business sika no start say enya asempe business na go. Many times sika no business e gugu nyina no. Se sika no start say enya asempe si na just business na go. Business bebre wo ha e profitable a se be entangle. Do no a ego no e business is a sika sem na nyedai. Ma wo de ka wontimi ntua. Di bibia o shebo bia wontimi ni so. Because sika unso your business na no se be bibia sika every day.
Yeah.
One kasa pra no tabia auto data wo ye bibi a sika bottom. It is sika foforo a me share de call ye no mu a business now bonds and start it now high no one near break because cash is very much important. This is kasam no and memu ya also starting outside fufro and memu nyina they say baby God say mem na tambia we twekwa business no and I say mine no asemeba
na just so my Ghana ni de ubehia sika so de beye business when you sika ne pa de ne sika de bia obenya ne wano pa de ne business ne be collapse you
and sa once a before the said structure na different any nkofo a start business or this kind of barbershop
yeah
you need bisa me tell who be one e bi mo ho a but they are very few abranti a said ote asankragwa ote yamfo ba bi a wono no wo pe bibia ye no over when a investor would this guy maybe who bita investor baby
rural banks the cry interest rate in this and your market
that's right no go this guy this is business in Nigeria which is okay and to no I was starting no tembia no start here wo hwe say okay how frequently na me huska anything many times we go so omo ye clean business obi a meso o masen so onye politician you do one organization bia o maniska ono a picken ho a wo ye no many times so the AI trading in the services because these areas they see money every day. Capital injection initial capital no they start here no very little who's canted to go so ya no kika no normal bo no start provision shop enti yenko photo na no de faso no esa fagum o moto da no de faso no ayede fagum we also be na business na and many times we organic in terms of growth they organically grow nko for musica me shem osia bia ni because we manage ni sika na 10 bia to bo say okwa nwumre bi otimi hu faso a wonya aye so no asa ko shem ko say ne ye bia kiosk ketu bi no wabie o china bonza na wafi wakoje container kese o china bonza na o de ba kwa ka ho o de mienu aka ho o manage ni ye meme de me hwe ye man mu a the best strategy we obi a woni bi woni obi a wo boa this is how you build your business and this is how you build your finances you know
and no rakwabna no your friend no a stages a year in a year starting business now and I said there are some stages bi o and sana be business as in I say who and sana and no bobo so
that's right maybe so what this is one of them and we studies our hen for matimi aya ye year and one no also obi how be start business as we a crache for you o pay capital me boy to your business plan it's be about 100,000 cedis to what your account your financials oh ye no operate where perfect we are Ghana ha na ten or so offer business plan or will be am physical machine to tell you in 100,000 I want to do but make us a 500 cedis be never perform 100 baby na e chire sika ne ba after ko hesa business plan I chire no and many times business plan go perform a unzemfa and into no more matimi akọ money no sebe enye o use business plan o mo no need chance bia they also ya no dey shusha to a first shusha box with nam kwam no bom kwen won ko fie no anya 200 bia ya dey at the bottom every day huska and that person so onya very good financial training or start shusha boy china was no ya dia e kese o ye ya dia every day or sorry who be and say even area be about say mommy be tonic sister be ton a friend is saying more and as or ton cocoa or ton askenke those people look at them every time skyding coffee the problem is that some crofo no sika kakra ko ne bia no omu but one of the best techniques I will be to media start BB amana yo ya businesses bebre the ma ye ho cho yen businesses and who cash no easily every day. A cash flow was very solid. The ne ye copy for sika ko shema ansa na nkofo ne te ka ne nyina agu.
Hey, ma bena tie wo no si ono tie wo Milton Keynes no so busa say ni nua bi wo Ghana no waka che ne say you don't need money to start business. Na woni ni nua ne de chin saa wo saa asemu say enye sika kese bi na obehia na se bio de bia no mane ne nua wo Ghana sika na sister mamne sika na memfanye business wo mane no a enche na sika no na business na etruka saa no beso obusa se bio so obi peso wo hye business ase a se ne nua ba ya wo tifie ya edi empa na eso odi nkan de hyase wo so woni hwe edi empa na ese o de hyase enzo open life pa
open life any uncle ton shoes uncle ton shoes uncle pe kites bin ton uncle pe bags uncle pe tade ensumade because ope na ni je ho which means o market kura na de efe no obehu
yes
eyes for that na but any sister na o wa broche na de sika bre na ansa na wa start wo de sika bre na kire se onye ready the map na e wa ha ana se ni sister na ye ready a o hia ni sister wa broche na de sika bre na na start o hia kiosk ansa na wa start open life o shoot x-ray se na ni abre so person o ye adwuma ohun ho se woni boafo bia kwan be na be fa so start wo shoe mi ensa ko to ba ko eto da be kura wo hia shoe no wona fofo ani je bag ho wo kuma se a wo adum wo microphone bags wo betimi ne microphone akokasa connection to kwa ebi kura force kobroni wa wo kura me nkos new ones no obu because wo pe fashion no wo kwa de efe bia wodi be hu microphone hu o mo botra wo no wo ani wo betimi akoyiyi na afi whatsapp ya wo phone now what started chat so uchucha na the good status now send them out from a turn back omuni baby akoyi no why any fine what spray ho e to da bi kura nipa na wo no wo why container na say what twa bag wo e friends market wo no so when you know what dia obetima ma obi kura on credit abra won for scan ko share business the here a commitment the passion the zeal the discipline say me so baby amedru me pese me ye bibi e ma me ho but the otewa won flows tem bia say sister come dem no who be business man na want me manage because the man business kina enye sika o de be shemu minim kofo bebre o body sika bebre be she business man yatum go the man business kina enye sika no the man business kina e nipa no si o si twen so si ye adwuma eni e den ne no kreka so wo obi mfra every day and o pass so ko adwuma ansa na ko adwuma wo ready ntimi nye business man ye wo na wo so sorry ade enche kwa na wo no fra wo nkrofo woni abre so pese abe ye stand nkrofo no sebe that zeal no enema business ye normal no ya mpe obi amfa baby say office camera ansa na ya dabi the first the businessman is some person be ye bibi ya see am buy and say na brabo me person be ye bibi and the same crofo sreme that is not the case umfa ho because the business so person ye dey oh yeah and the same sister wa brochire me mama wa brochire wo bre me sika wa mre me sika is not part of the game so we was na wo pese all this start bibia won twen obi o na won mo obi susumro na won kase me sister ya mfa man ko school ntina mentimi anya fi sasika sakasa ni nyina free wa brabo e free wa num why because when you brace up pese o ye bibi na sanko for no more skills bia eno nti na your friends o more different skills and you can know mutiri no it is footballers and after boxers and anybody also say the obi no they do extra more than they go extra more than the others and into we are successful into the kind of personality I also unya na what they pick on hono enye me sister bring me £1,000 who bet me the £10,000 or bring no obeshi no the job obeshi is buy obeshi uniform obeshi
open life in is definitely obepe new phone open pobo afufro
let's take obeto afufro obeshi ni stream we body ade obeshi ni kum ni obeshi no obeshi scam
Obepe human hair ni bia ahye.
Aha, okay. Open life. Until the opes was starting business. I mean, who will be opes was starting business? This will be the best one as and was started. Any idea business. Cash near business. And this will be our 2 hour or complaint and we are when you're ready. This will be son and money pay. But the idea business part over a different. Nanyeska is capacity. You see an idea and being committed to do whatever you have to do to make sure that that idea becomes a reality. And I'm saying that kind of thing, as a matter of fact, in most accommodation for business, no kasa, or hesi o si kasa, si o noma. Most akwawe na dwen we no this kind of man enye. Or share and fifra what and start a business need do baby drew and sakura no this kind of yes. But will be our namely baby or no butcher scale out tell your offer or separate scano. Would the upper baby whatever man or beshano? I don't will be our drawn home baby no sebe. The numerous will be to master baby from the ground. And if you are butchering in our sanity, in spite of all the structures there, Nipa kakrebi the near business because your business are here home, brewum, you say at and that is business. You go through a lot. September Akra started. Oh, sorry, now say okay.
Rainbow Radio live.
The beginning, the business not just have a boom. Now, what's the be? I won't expect it to be a crash side. Abe boom. We bet my jina na say won't mean at that time. And it's a sister that this can bar. So what chire we say ubejaimo because after all, sister sika nya odia. As a matter of fact, one kasa crowd do sika akwache business mu no. Ubet machine. How much more obi di ne di abro? You there's no commitment. And so one she business in this kind of na we magician. Business be our best at be likely so be lose sika, obe bofom, obe de car when him be go ase, your best is part of the game because you are learning.
And only challenges of the business, no. That's
right. Just like that, it's realities of life. You call it, you are refining the business idea. Okay. And you are also refining yourself as a business person. Who said, a thing will the way I'll make it is a thing. What started away a humana and a thing be free trim. Oh, yeah, this camera, maybe I'm not any sense out of the idea when I don't and I got share that I got share. Who be saying, no man, they do baby no, who make it just one little decision once in the business last start. And they say, yeah, this guy, bro, maybe you tear, but some to and I'll be out of form. I'll bet my Fabian. And no edgina and normal was here as a person I will your business. And they say, oh, me, I'm in business, I'm this guy, bro. Maybe they will learn the experience, but you will learn nothing because when our old sponsor or mono, Sebe, the first stage is not all the errors and the mistakes. You have to pay, but if they have to pay, but if you are paying, they will get the experiences and you will get nothing. So, the business, like I said, you are going to go through a lot, and that is a fact of life. And that's why there's a cash flow in here, because the cash flow in here, not just one cobra. We say, I don't know, because I was starting when you should bring.
Yeah.
What's that the car cost that here? I said, the order from Krawai, so why is that some again?
Hey. Enye easy o say oja wankasa obese obo afọ kra ne hwan na wo sa hyeso na wo sa
edu bebo for accept that na accept the omo ye very clean na bia o use school na okonya adwuma papa bi ye oho abo tie obo seed ye mado pay abaya kama ono sa for start business na se bo from people say o shiki enuntina a school for no almost throw some mistakes no and as almost show some business no go sa face we no ye mododo no an ye bekom and this is part of it, so you should not be scared. Say na me kona anye ye no a part of the journey. It was also now to no my
Abusiafo Ogusu awutie Rainbow Radio 92.4 FM Manchester 480 on DAB plus Sanso na betimi on Alexa tune in and Facebook and see stream live Facebook obetimi so bomodian etie all the other news on www.rainbowradioonline.com. Yani orura kwabena obenda ko na edhwen komo entrepreneur osanso ye engineer and osanso author eja watchro books ahodo bebre books watchro bi unlimited opportunities and self investment. Owie school tech Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology okra BSc agric engineering and osanso MSc bioprocess engineering from UCD. You know, and then twetwe nkomo yedi nkomo afa cash flow ho se business kra no obekom no a obehia sika sen dodo na ese uhia business kra challenges wom complications wom eno ho nkomo ana eguso a ye edidie ewo ahase enti ebekoni asebusa about the financial difficulties no how obi betimi overcome se uko business mo a rakobna se uko business mo a uguso a we business financial difficulties no how can one overcome?
As a matter of fact, come also okay. Bossa bebrebe a nebo den especially ekrom ha no so ko jibi afeye. Se wonya nsu anyansa ne nwie na business ni nyina ya ye mfa bossa ankohyem. One of the areas ebema wakoma atepa na so woni abra ma ho akyerewa me yaserew. Ene se wo no bossa bia obi di betwa woni su bia no obesom. Nse nipa dodo no a bossa bia obi akwasi mo 10,000 fabra. Mo 20,000 fabra wo hia kura no akoje. Yo. Zani pa no ohun sika bia o pese oje no de kwhye baby supra no hia na bia akoje especially microfinance for 5% a month we yes ape sebe ohun be kiro na sika business na nkasa na men kope bosia kra fa nko start ye di ka kasa idea no ankasa na connections and ye di start business no na wo kakra wo no hia sika kra na wo kakra wo na fa kwhye wo afidie bi na obetima ton na waton na de kwhye wo de ya e ma wutimi e focus on the business and so akwaje bank sika na no cry before so mbeba on normal be feel ni en ho ye ba be hwe ofie ni mguase bebre be ka se odwane so ti me de ka se memfa obi sika kura nkohye mansa mani nyini eduru ba bi awo hu sika ni so na o ti sika ase no wonim the implication of you taking somebody's money because double digit interest rate is there 20%, 30%, 40% you will fail and you will create problems for yourself, and that is why many people once in the business ni ye ekusi time and crofone de bosia bre no and 30% o hope na start say because the amount 30% and that is every 3 years be anu tua size caro 100%, which means o 50% every 2 years be anu o man 1 million o man 2 million na no size caro business be na ekoye adwuma nya mfaso na wo de atuatua de for wo so tua ansa na wakotua sa nipa ni sika na ma no asa ma no interest, and so financial difficulties na crofo come many times a misjudgment. Misjudgment, wrong financial decisions and choices, and the money per call and when you hear business in terms of finances. Bosiana will here. Ubu Okrana will just stock be out in the normal way, but what is kind of be a question stock money here. So maybe I'm a Tom Pabua and I'm ton shoes, but I won't say shoes no come more than Pabua bags, you know. But back in the break go, the shoes now Econocrano and on when Jessica Crana Cofa. A bassa, baby, a Scottish or if you never question baby. No money the echo. Another thing, we will grant nipa na offer a new time also funny pa, work funny pa baby. So and we also sikane ba or the shene say. Sikane o nso and no ntina or call ahochirem. Nipa ne bebre o mokọ ahochirem no sanity. Na okọ ahochirem a was what say you are no mistaken. Memfa nkwhye bonsa memfa nkwhye beye memfa nkwhye obusuafo female for daddy
enko kase bia utinye because bet no so we dey ni tinye oye business and tinye e ma ne mfa sansem ne nkwhye shem
enye no kore obi anu han tinye obi ase obi atiye utinye ase ko o se anu bibia ye pese de nyankobo ade ni sunsum ko hye ho. Many times I think a lot of it is just the decisions and choices that people make. And also say why now make it some mistake you be make him out then fan ko show so
enko bo ma me be ye say ma me bi na aye wo papa bi na aye wo
the more I will blame nkrofo no won solve that,
okay,
because it means that ojen say wo no you are okay until won improve won challenge baby a we deficient because I don't know ankasa won into say wa wonim say wo de wonim nyansa na ye hunhun bi ana say sunsum bi na ama atoyenche bi ade ato. Therefore you will not improve and your problems will not go away until you improve beyond the state what they created is a problem. If you don't become better than that state that created the problems will be with you for a long time. So, and to say the two say, "Men, my mistake me." Therefore, solve war. If you are not done for be alcohol and bonny or two, and winting our codges as a cano. So now, what that man know when in near children and Koran we are war. It has seen what we are, but what the final decision is you. You could have just let them go. And a 1 year. Tia semna ba jitum. Men fan kwahye ba ifo men fan kwahye bia me na me ye na asemo ya banti me ame solve ma de. Na nkrofo a wode de omo ka. Menwane menum phone ene omo nkasa. Bank for no frɛ wa mensuro. To da bi kura na otimi ko ka kyerɛ say listen me je bi 100,000. But baby adun de omo nim say adwuma na say. Intimi ntua we. Enti interest no nte so bi ma me. Na mo ma me time. Omo frɛ wa fa ka bibi kyerɛ omo. Obi antimi no ehuna obi antimi nku. To go and express that confidence. Fight back. Because by the time I will fight back, when you say your friends also will be a different person. You say Brabon the capacity in build there. And this a problem whereby so to me Jina also no pay what who nyansa foforo. And say nyansa no be more the next level. Now wo dwane na otetete omo fra house mini ho. O my house there be mo nka kyerɛ sɛ me yɛ na afɛ wo de hyɛ dem na wo su a wo improve. So ti obi a wo de no ka no frɛ no kasa kyerɛ no ɛma nipa no kora mfrɛ once frɛ no ka kyerɛ sɛ listen obo a kora wo de no ka obi di atem obɛkeka nsɛm bebree oba begu anim ase wo de police fo bɛba e nyina mu mema wo werɛ ho ɛnyɛ wo na wo yɛ failure. It is the business that did not work. You see, so separate yourself from the business. You say that okay, business no trouble. Me ankasa da wo sɛ me solve war. And it's a me massa pressure breaking me a business, you know. And as a matter of fact, some financial difficulties in a bar. Sebe or yera ebe affect o munyina, oma ebe affect o. Sometimes school fees go ultimately.
Yeah.
Obi ka sem kakra bi kura na obofu. Because one kasa we under pressure. Until some reno na also we wadwen say we begina say we obema we oba. Me gina na mako. Because they are a two nipa bebre omo koye business. Na mmema waba mu anase menu hu say eye de kura na me ko start business yi. Ga me pay me ba bi tena ya. Ye die za na te. Obia a lot of mistakes, then one will work. Many successful people that you see, a lot of them are making so many errors. Now, just one or two, na ye juma na blow up na adwen so nim nyansa. Ye omo nyina te se wa bia nim nyansa bebere ma no blow so sa. O jina okon ya ku ye dey. Ye. Na o de na sem no to ye no wadwane. Waboto, waye mere. O yire kra na je unkuran. Be ma o ave waye mere kra ye ka hia da wusu. No. Obu okra person okoshe no akọ. There be jina. Now nesi obo say me ana me ye we. And I will fight back. And many times you can fight back and win, you know, and come back better. And know your psyche also useful. And I did also say sikasem no nya. We used to 3 cars, who did the car. Men used to say 3 cars no. Na bi nko wo fie mi ensa 9, who did the car ni jojo. Ton fie ni bi. Na nya asumpi. Yes, I car pressure na be kum. Wo watch bear 5. Doctor who watch your boy. Who how the cow. Or bear 10 good them or head him. Then go for friend daddy. There be ton you know they got it to carrot. Never was soon yet. And no, because I want in here. Why James here? So the car said it. Why do you know drew a beer? And yet he said they were madam. 3 man broso, especially business debt. And Timensu so Japadiana business Nankasa de buy the same business at the trouble about and no answer the Japadiaba. And it's a trouble about on side Japadian never solve the problem. Now we'll call the next stage. I think I can say no children so a typical business person. A Japadian won't some minimum was. Be ye free ho. Now was I for. So and then no I'm doing something for a day this year. Men knew a big cat. Now no there or no bread or didn't scabra no. Oh no, you live in comfort. Na nipan wo frewa na oto anasesem na wo twantro. There be di nukrema. We ask nipa be brain ni nukre no. It's because someone kasa na wo mu twantro kire omo. Obi o di nukrema no hu bia no di nukrema afoforo so. You know, so tell yourself the truth. That I'm lying to these people and I've been lying to myself. You know, more guys be how omo misika omo ho. O freni bia no oto anasesem kire. Mi wa so tem bia boss or you suka afoforo. On kana correct. Nipa sa no so won ko wanim sa. Un develop it as you want because and nipa so na manipa ye Ndi se wodi kure wodi kana otimi gina nipa no be hu de wo ye emre bi abrante bi frame wo se me de ka ye frame kura me ntimi nyina ntimi mfa ka call no na ye friends ai na me siesie na me da bi me siesie gina ano wo frame wo se matimi akoka na amana kakakra bi na me se sa de te na de do koto ka mu no o gina bem no hwenu me no ansa na wasa ye the same thing wa ko bi so frame wo so de ka ram se kokoka no wie na men ko nyi ka ho adabi no frame wo se wasa ko nyi bi abaka ram se basa na men frame bi what I mean?
On peso besia.
You know, because sometimes people know this is the right thing, but the courage to say that, okay, I want to do this. Ubetia bisa question about what I acquire for. It says when you're ready. No, many times, yeah, they have a problem. And there's all financial difficulties that stand up, fight back, and is a way to come back stronger.
Abusia ugusu a utie Rainbow Radio 92.4 FM messages amode banyina no metume bo ase na makenkan de ama owura kwabna ama eja anu ye bi wo ho a obomodin a eyi ede ama we every George eho ose otie yen ewo Brixton haya baby ayo office yi ewe kwabna Mafo, I say, Doctor, I am listening to you. The very, very insightful and very, very educational. We need this as we begin the year. And into your coffin by say, I fear Yashasi, better to when you may send your finibacone re, na also with the inkunimdi, Nankoye, Afi, Dada Noir. We uncle a course war, I go to ATM or Brighton, I said, Doctor. Very good advice. My friend and sister say Ombo Modiana on TB. Won TB na ebeboa no papa. And Pempi no ya dream say we need a lot of capital to go into business. And listening to Mr. Kwabna Darko, I know that at least I have to start small. And then when the business progresses, I open up the businesses. And if I start small and I incur any losses, I know that the money that I incur, the losses that I incur, is not that so huge. It will be so advisor on so ediaban. Now just say me tie your point out. Yeah, bubo so be bubo points. So be afi na wa join yen ewo wo drive afi na wa join yen ewo DAB plus so and as 92.4 FM so ye ne owura kwabna obin da kuna twetwen komo afa cash flow ho business kra no komo at sense kase na obehia de enkra ne cash flow no wa kyerɛkyerɛ mu na eja baby akwa kodu no wa kyerɛ mu about the idea here for business and a commitment so na ye koso so na ye incur any financial losses we should have the confidence, the boldness. Ndundum ye phone say ye dwane na ye dwendwene ahwe ne ye no ebeku ye ntem. We should have that boldness and confidence to approach ye baby e kopa ebosia no na ye moment ase se no menkoyi na nso munya abotrem fama ye na eja kwan obefa so obetete kan so no ometimi aboa na ha yetimi akoyenim. I think so you have to separate yourself from the business. And now you should not be more negative. It's a business, no. And don't be more negative on yourself. Now, I feel the I say, wabun fiane, and sembebre, and no. And we say how not to give up in business when things are difficult, and how not to give up when things are going very tough in business. So Uguswa utie edino ya Dr. Ren Drive Talk London abonten so ana Uguswa eja yetwetwe enkomo no yenko questions amanfo na bi aba or say doc does it mean say a share system of learning no it has effect on our thinking na say te sadia be kwan ben so na wo man no ana obi a wotie ye owura Kwabna Darko obetimi nya adwen sachira afa oman no because akwese Ghana no na no bi Abranti asemo a walk was sending me message before coming today's program. I say on the komo kakra no send a voice note. I say doc, me name me call Ghana say me koye business. Me ko obi anhwe manim. Na me buy na me sadi obroni ebata me ho. Obroni na me de bata me ho no. UK na me ni na ate. Han ya ni nyina ye wo. Me wo sika kra sen no. Me nim de wo school mu kra sen no. Nanso because first time I'm seeing a business I'm in here I'm for be yeah I'm sure me cry. The second time I'm a call ya me di broni call ya me could do 1 year. Ye be a gate just madam for no ye trying to kunsing and to his surprising they now oh here now two call back and forth for over 2 years nensanka but odi obroni a free chroma call no the doors open for him. Ora kwabna edi ntine banesa.
Over. As I'm going if football coach you grow more follow football. To send you out to face and no harm of domoko. Yeah, subconsciously, you who brony so yame.
Yeah.
You who brony so nyansa. You do brony sisi akurana yam fight back.
Yeah.
One kasa akurana so brony sisi uno. Who jina wasa wana no kwa. Unyu anom no bekwa ko jina brony ne nchen.
When the assembly will be kind, now my man fan to Mosi, Ghana penny kura. So when you were Honya Samoa, ye Brunia, ye bet you Ghana Nina to sales near Jabrunia corner or Chanabra.
I don't correct examples be because I think colonial, the colonial thing now you go, we went through.
Yeah. Colonialism not affected.
That's right, I affected it big time. And it's not gone. It's not gone. It's still your institutions, it trainee. We are subservient to the colonial state and to those who represent that. So, you see, I know me, so me call Kwame Nkrumah University, now the Oxford bar. I can tell you, when you call Oxford, no, now me, I'm call Kwame Nkrumah baby. No,
I said, you pay we grab it, and now call Oxford or call Yale, the Ivy schools.
As go baby out. Data them out no the behind you of I ain't gonna create there Ivy and come baby solution education the other solve and here and your baby I'll call no na the occasion the Britain or Britain the Bobra Yaha. Now the Baha Unhusuno. Did go solve a problem no or no pan and Casabi. I was saying Cassie water and the fact is a battle I was saying was Britain Aquarano. No, Bronini attended on one Ghana no crown. Examples currently, examples a year send was the current status of Ghana crown, they be in a chromo. And I'm sure. So, Mao Kuskua, so normal African. It's still about 40-50 years old.
Yeah.
And almost the chromo.
That is true.
So, yes, but here we are the chair or for your current. Bono crown, Bruni D and crown is a year free and chromobium. Yes, the history, proper history, also actually go for the and mentally, subconsciously, and go for many of them are defeated. Many of them are defeated. Your penifo be brave, you know, Kasa, on Kasa, we now we're home. So, we are no day to form. We gradually cried against to cry for the people and some basa. Go for combat president Eddie, said the Uti, the old Kafa Brunio, now tear the old Kafa Bibinua, who bizarre say, so what do you want to rule us? Oh, you don't even trust us. The other episode, yes.
You're too new, me bro, ni I am Missana, who be to me.
If you cross to Visachi, well, have Visachi, well, I didn't Visachi, no, you be the pizza, don't you? It's your problem, no problem. But, sorry, them out, because you are sorry, them both the years who are painting an in blue, make a Catholic school, yes, Mary, no way to cry is painting in Bruni. So, if I see making sure that Mary Bruni. Yes, you know, where you brought it and the young one of Britain. So, subconsciously, the image is the problem. You can't say, oh, bank. Now, she shall make me touch, say, to my head. You can't them no drinks and your dear. And that will be what I will see you to know. Now, today you are looking very smart. See? Your problem. And you know, was yes, so yet say and call for this said it. Nipper being changed. Be a Bruni and just Yansa, be a Bruni and just was Casino, be a Bruni and just in your middle snow. So, was a church. Unfortunately, or more colonization, no call Mosono. We have not been able to come up or come up with a solution to repair the damage that the colonial era has had on our mindset. You miss adding. Into bones, still young go for your British accent. We could America about 2 days pet. And accent now, we know what they have 30 years. So could the America 2 months or by, you know what I'm saying? Because you're coming from a for corporate bar. Well, as my friend say, in it. Enti ya ye do broni culture. Men kasi obi ko Togo anaso obi ko Benin anaso obi ko Kenya. Da. Esi samre ho school no ho kra na wo se keko. So hu. Enti ya na nkasa no. Enti minister na ana panyin na oda institution na no. Onyima oso okowo abrochiri.
Yes.
The man nyina ko school abrochiri. Enti nya ya.
Even though even the people that lead us don't even believe in ourselves. They don't even believe in the people.
Because they went through the same education. And we are thinking by the time you go through this education, you have no confidence in yourself.
Yeah.
Education na you have no won't believe you and won't believe you amoso. And nintina university go be bra obi ya no sebe ye nyina be school no ye pese etu kwan. Because bibie no why enye bibie wo ha na enye o information no the self image information about it's not economic hardship. No. Maybe ya party frame. Was it bra? My show videos ni bebre. Na me ye juma ni tua me kakese and I'm a kofa abaya bi na me ne kwa broche na abaya no koy no be fa me. Na me hwa brabo me for the last 3 years. Na me Ghana na me far better. But o ka se o ha no person kwa broche na me se nyawa. E adura o mo de aso ye nyina. Ndi se won koy ya wani ma ho so da. Na o kwa na be wo se do do ara nye sanity. Enti kwasi broni so oprame ye mpanyimfo omudi anim nyina se be sa fidie no eyi bebre up to date ye uko school kura na officially as a country ye kasa ye there ye brofo
ukatwi kwa so stop speaking vernacular
enti sa nipa no so kwa approach na so hu broni na so bie kwan mana medwen se ne kwan so ano no because of the entity na ye dey dia man no obetima ya de fofora ye se a kire na de foforo. Na medwe say bibi to say China for what they had a cultural revolution to say that no, our people must start to believe in themselves, must respect themselves. Oh, na I don't think say yes sir. To was you call ya team ni bi di Bretum Jersey and why Arsenal ni nyina bi wa ha. Like a deal so come for bi die. I am very big Gollywood or say Nollywood. And one is like I will pay bibi di atomo di ese no so mo represent bibi. So your chain will be a na copy. As if ya journey intimi copy ve. And it's a tag of it's a very tough one. And say you betimi raise a generation on betima GD so almost so almost sipi no development no intimi ye. O say jiri hodi. Tiaye. Gold ni ya betima oil no ya ebiti na onya panyina wodi wani ma wo hu broni kura no ho so a contract no oil no so de be ma no hu broni ana no ho so obeka bi no se na se niska and sebe panyifo no bebre sa no ma dwenti sa no ma dwenti hu broni a o so oje so de bibia ma no tubo so broni oboku appointment with broni anya agro but wo ko a wo free broni ano ko duru no office abo hu question do be bisa o enti sebe any say any panama or so or talk also na ye kwan a ye nyina ye befa so a ye besisa no because it's endemic, it's everywhere oko ba bia ohine afra sebe kente fine oboduku na so de bibia hye ne tisu gold enso broni akwara wo hye chele wate hye nika gina hwa itimi hye ne hene wo pa wo Ghana ne ko hye nika ko hye chele wate ko gina na na anim he so sebe ayasema kire se ye no o say you bibi ye friend cultural your culture and your consciousness. Many of us we know the culture, but we don't have the consciousness as Africans. Consciousness ne de ba ma wagina no wagi ho adi se also ye nipa ye wo hima wa yusu ye ka bleaching o hima ya hima bi bre wo ye tuntum fan so akoto chemicals ayede ayusu die ntino yusu peso ye broni o broni na efe o ne kala na nkasa ko ayede o sesana
nti wati yankofo no na se wa broni adwa broni ne de tutu ho
enti kwase broni be hia ye no data na wo se enka yetimi ema esete yankofo adwen se yesusu ye no mo nyina epe ana se kura ye nyansa wo ye mai mo se no mo no a data no broni ne atake no ti bo se wo communities bebre a culture no wo ho ye aware ye sa but ye hia broni pe ne yure fini nyina because formation kwase broni Tristano na medwen se ebiti yankofo ne bebre anything na branch anything kromo ya odwen se odu abrochire pe obeye
yes
part of the information So this one correct is now. And there's no greater freedom than to free yourself, to accept yourself, and to be proud of yourself. So, and of your heritage. Now, I'm again saying, no, dear, a BT and for particularly Ghana for any Nigerians. Ghana for any Nigerians. This identity is in trouble.
I was now Uguswa wuti Rainbow Radio 92.4 FM. Yene Orura Kwabena Obeng Dakuna etwetwen enkomo. Enkomo no aye de na ejama mema yenuanom a omo hwe wo Facebook memfa inchia kese emfama omo memfama obapa Marie Obeng Dakun na minchia Mary Echampo Beatrice Mensa Hey Sunshine Tom Abo Money Feed the Chameleon ene yenuanom a mo hwe wo Facebook nyina monso amutie wo Alexa so edamase monkoso antie I mean, say messages are body be bano or say in short Doc asks Mr. Kwabena Obeng Dakun for me if our education if he thinks that education has disabled us to become if our education has disabled us not to become thinkers of our own and reason beyond our inferiority and I know chiri mo egusu set I say obviously and kind of safe set I say how do we do more it looks like Ghanaians deal more on afterlife than our present situation which is OT and utumuse Ghana no akwa say ikrobia de bia ye dwene si yebewu ni akwa heaven nti I say we do more on afterlife a year than our present situation.
I'm sorry for being a program. Me finance was now we be question I'm called answer me. When you know say we are more committed to preparing souls for heaven. Yes.
And tobacco heavy but so better tomatoes and also the price of tomatoes no.
And the consider is out of the buy. So they was some me brain. Now me me a Christian all right. But me say see a bit develop here mind.
Yeah.
It different from religion and conforming the buy. Religion no dear omo the buy largely say omo the fire no mum. Na yenko for no a omo sebe omo tin sorry na omo di asori achi no. You know, o ka sa asen we a na omo bibi kakra na ba che no kore. Religion na omo de buy any say the Bible no no. See ye twaso sa ye mind ye continent ye ntimi developing it that. The teachings make you focus not on earth. But on, you know, you go after no nipa no bisa no. Tinche ya all the open sorry I preaching e dichiri we preach chiro obetim da bo abrabo asase so. Open head the last 40 years of your life. All the major topics are what tigina no. Chire me di obetim di ahihye usika sema na ye abrabo so. Abrabo yi emu and also obetim di aware and obetim di aye be create something. How many of the topics that they have preached to you? You know, and meanwhile, no man a watch nipa no. And no one and ma omo ye de ombetimi aye. Na nipa do no maybe 70% ya pack omo nyina na ye kire omo asase so de hweni ha. So the same person no man American visa obeje. So, and your challenge and it was systemic.
You're quite mountains echo bomb pies and maybe kwan man into kwan.
And to both a small boy, sorry, I was a prophet.
Yes.
Sorry, I was a pastor. At the same time, you say, a den a man calling.
Yes.
The man put a no. A den intimate produce to be Ghana. Obviously, I didn't intimate produce electricity. I didn't intimate produce computer, cars. Was no man I watch no. You produce cars, no. Or information being to know to produce cars.
Yes.
A dominant information at the moment and the bench on by. Now, one over and was a pawn in Barnabas. Every Sunday, Paul Barnabas, Niger Josaphat, Niger Jacob. Now, Jacob will Paul, you typically for Peter Mani. Salas. Then also the Achia, Tembia, Paul, Salas, and Yesu. Sa, into possess any pan your computer and answer phone, and ye can't get it. You cannot create computers and phones and algorithms with that kind of data. It will not work. It was the countries that are super religious, who are not researching in technology, cannot produce. It's as simple as that. The human brain is, you can produce what you feed the human brain with. If you only feed them with Bible knowledge, it is Bible that they will do. Almost all my mates, your campus now about keyboard. Keyboard was sorry CCF. Enough for no more guy so for. I mean, can't remember. Now me quite beginning. Baby, they both be in this year. Why? We engineer, but or school no. I saw no koye. Into a bar out no. You know bit my. I saw no also ye. To create and innovate and monitoring that because your school platform engineers so what be to so only devotion penny to so. Me who say will be the research, current research be on how to make anything. So for us, the most important thing is religion. And there's nothing wrong if the most important thing to you is religion, then what do you expect your country to develop? Because that information at the mountain won't mean find children in Tinamante into me, you know. Do I can't cry you're born who says, Jina Quay, Yamia.
Yes.
Why? Or yeah, dear Pau. When are you going into the ministries? Na yemunyina yeninya di angasamre nke this often come your offering. Because come be bishop. So because who they are sorry the only important thing now is to go and preach. Now, if you want all your people to go and preach, who will build the factories? Can you imagine China? Everywhere there is church.
Yeah.
China. They're being preached that go to heaven. Rapture is coming. Do you think China will be able to produce?
Gabi.
No. So that was a strategy. Because all this wealth, into see a technology, near information, making India turn raw materials into something profitable. Europe will go down, America will go down. And so strategically, somebody, not now, right from the beginning, I told you that the most important thing is the Bible and religion and afterlife. That's the most important thing. Who can be the channel? You also pass on with something. And then you Muslim for the same thing. The hearing in all kind Quran. Sir, research a Bemana innovative
Radio Live 22.4
Africa. No mass, I am Gemini. I am morning devotion, Bible, songs, gospel songs. The amount, Juma, the science, technology, building factories, building companies, big commercial farms, you produce tools, equipment. You know, these things, I can tell you. Say, look at the history of the Industrial Revolution, 1750 to 1850. The first Industrial Revolution, Africa was still under siege. Now, Brofuna to Ashe, so the 1850 to 1950, the same. Africa near try, Asantema, Konha, from 1950, after they started saying independence, the one IMF, World Bank, all these movements, whether steam engine, telecommunication, electronics.
Rainbow Radio Live 22.4 FM and DAB+.
There's a chemical product because in all these people making sure that something occupies your mind. So there was a time that the intention said that make sure you don't give the Africans technical information. So high level mathematics, they make sure saying
Rainbow Radio Live
and 100 years ago, how many of in mathematics, in physics, in chemistry? More theology.
Yes.
Teaching, law, arts, literature. Even though you know,
yes,
but a lot of them are almost building factories. And without being able to build all these things, there's no way I'll make my industrialized. So these were all strategic. To power the upper schools or motin or capos. Never no man or much room. Catering. Say over that over Bruninda, sorry, I know what you are not part of them. No.
Internet acquire so much shifted the mindset, you know, every your natural resources, no. A bit me add value, a bit me a boy, and into me ma woman. Now. Just education was designed purposely for us to serve them, not for us to liberate ourselves.
Exactly. And depending on originally, also education is Okuta PhD. PhD in what?
Yeah.
So PhD in what? And does he see the relevant? So yeah, changes our normal way now. And he said the penina would be anymore because he was ill trained. Same error, no, so yeah, what was wrong. And he said it's so difficult. So many challenges are penina. Goes in ye one tears here. So how many lawyers are you producing?
Yes.
Tell me what you're going to produce with lawyers. Tell me.
You
If you're producing lawyers and MBA, what are you going to do with them? Tell me. Social science, political science, history, a country that has raw materials. 80% of your people are coming from social science and law and
political
psychology.
science.
Even though they are good, they cannot be majority.
Yes.
Cannot be majority. So long as you are producing these people in majority, you can industrialize. And it was strategic. It was systemic. And they were intentional about it. Now, because until there's one thing, if my focus is that our people can take charge of their destiny. If your focus is to prepare people to go to heaven, we will collide. Because normally people come in on so because nipa te ebre also on heaven. Now what we hear ni obeka no kura was down. Obeka to heaven no crowd no kono me nyo so obedu. Because at the end is o chantro crowd o chantro. So enti e was some wonderful. Now I say that many part of it is performed were strategic, fundamentally. And if the foundation is wrong in the good book, what can they not do? So the foundation is wrong. And nothing a normal be no institution. Don't see football home. Yeah, general but oil no be a fat.
And they
time on gold will be near too. But James Motonium now sa it has not been developing. It's a lie.
Yet is Picasso, so a comedy.
It's a comedy. Nana time. So when we have fundamentals, until we are branching our heart, say more now. Because Africa, no, go for be. Yes, I know you'll be beside was into the end, the found. The is what the problem, nothing. You deny, say problem, no, the root, if you are on the root, you know, say. Also, one tear said in Tian Swabapa. The bed house Swabapa. For permanent yet. And to cohe Papemno, you hear suit me see a princess here. For permanent day, and yet into her a crobia, Sabi, politicians near so for a album.
The double piece, PP4.
And connected
Pastor, politicians. Hey,
why? Because both of these institutions are against critical thinking. They are against lifting of the masses to think and be independent.
And nothing that Karl Marx can say Christianity is the opium of the masses. Nana,
he may not be wrong. But you see, let's see, per se lefty, because Africa is a question that we all must answer. And we have to raise a generation. And I think that shift is coming. Bisa question. The only reason I will be to and it's a bisa question. Ask questions.
Yeah, now ora kwabna obenda ko na questions na ubisa wo fear se kama no tum na ya akoda
there be say to me cannot ask. Because that's the way to train the mind, to be creative, to produce. If you're not asking any questions, you're not developing yourself. Ask questions. Bisa. Why are we where we are? What is the root cause of this? Why do you give us this kind of education? Why do we have to go to church every Sunday? Ask the questions. I didn't know elections every 4 years. And they come with all these ministers. Where do we get the money to develop? If you are paying all these people, I didn't know someone called IMF Kojiska. Mrantenimisa. Because Ochina now so yakokora. The babies are there now you far. Ochina, mpanyifo no money hobby. The baby was so bisa. And when you ask, you find. Bisa questions are. So don't look for comfort. Ask the complex questions. And don't care. If they disagree with you, it's okay. But bisa. Because we are saying 3 years, sir. Maybe I'm a be a middle airport on America. Share the pay and it's a city or airport to be a Macobia. There's no dignity, there's no respect. You must ask questions.
And the okay there, na train my drink see a year the biblical verse Matthew 7:7. Now, say, ask and it will be given to you. Seek and ye shall find. They just say, ye bisa no a emu ye be hunu. Na ye hwehwe so a ye be hunu ehun say there be hwehwe no a ye hwehwe knowledge to add a year value to ye gold no ye be hunu kwan kwan be fa so e de ye gold afa so.
Sir, bisa because the amount of technology na go don't even find your pay.
Na no kra no obi say na Ren na gold you cry the head and I'm sure na say o yire ha no o asomade o necklace dan the comb o so we sure say boba na ada na dade no
So entinim dia o se nyame o ma ya dwen na wo mo a wo mti e de agudie no ye bibi no nyame ama wo dia de obetimi dia table no o hunim de enti na otimi de dua na ye table
and so de enkoda ne te form na ye de timber yi ko eye China
that is said enya nye nua na ye ni o ya dwen na ye de be tennis timber no sebe and America no sa institution no ye training
Rainbow Radio Live 92.4 FM and DAB+.
Abusu
especially religion so I want to produce hey. The one way no want to produce bibia. So when you go anywhere, now who say technology no the same pet natural as any planet in your day. Amen. O say anoma the prebo no the same way.
Yeah.
Because information about no honusa. Nipa na bra bo no nsesa of anaso mo culture na improve no. Say information is and no chile say man no improve and no chile say they are not asking questions. And the way to train the people is to tell them to think critically, look at the facts, connect ideas, ask questions. And your education here, it was mainly designed so that we will not think critically. To was a BBS yes, yemfa nyamemrem, yemfa papa mrem, Antonia, you know, those things.
You call ne blasters ni ansha yesu o we are
yes susumwa de wom
ya see aboye bia
ampa tu was a player no kra no pay drobi no de akoshi you are so no na akobofo na party o be da ho me no ko ma do ko de shawa na pay bi dia sheno and so pull up the people is the minds of the people that must be developed first. If the minds of the people is not developed, not much can be developed amongst the people.
Ebusia ugusu awuti Rainbow Radio 92.4 FM na mamenka unsusu se eja amanfo bebre enso ebomodian 18 I say Dr. Ren, I just dropped off my sister at the West Croydon station and I'm listening. Ora Godfred Kwabnadi when also 88. Samberry Samuel say it is very unfortunate out of the abundance of relevant African history. A majority of Ghanaians still believes there is heaven somewhere. And so today a mindful believe almost every Ghanaian reference is a year Bible only. And also the Bible. Bright Ado say for lack of knowledge my people perish. Adomakun Felix say the hope of Africa, referring to Ora Kwabena Obin Dakon. Pajo say great job na Yao appear and so they are they buy say people who have been trained will fight not only for themselves but for the next generation. And also they are they buy Philip Kojo Danso. Good evening, Mr. Obin Dakon. Also Odi Aba. Modiana Yakinka Mary Champon so say great job and also the thumbs up. Mamenko UK Ekrumai menko Southampton Cecilia say doc this is very very insightful message and I'm even crying over here. It's really really sad what we go through and Obin so they buy mindset renewal or say hi. One needs financial knowledge and history to be successful in life in Ghana, irrespective of academic achievement and qualifications. Religion will keep you in bondage and make you poor. No amount of prayer, fasting, prophecies can change your life. Financial freedom and confidence can only be achieved via product and service, selling plus integrity with money. and Obinsu Edia Odeba. Credibility and supply and business partners, self-investment, learning tools to change your mind, and many others. Greetings. We mentor and also send via WhatsApp. Minko na many Mohammed or say yes, Doc. This message really touches my heart, and I hope this message we will have it more. Hey, Monono Oliver Twist. More. We will give you nothing but the best when it comes to Rainbow Radio. Mary, I said, Doc, I'm very, very happy that this year we started with finances. Last week I learned that getting money is taught. You need financial education. And really, I thought that wealth is just, for some few people in this world, that is out of luck and out of the blessings of God that maketh people rich. But I also believe that he says we have to also work, to make sure that we get what we want. And I'm really learning a lot. Mary, Edia, Odebae, Ajoba, I say on also ATA, Cock Foster, London, North London area. Or say, Doc, I am very happy for Mr. Kobna Obendako. We need men like this to educate our youth. I am 60 years of age, and I hope that people like Kobna Obendako say should be given more platform to educate our people so that we can renew our mindset and believe that it is possible. And also need the other we every Pastor Michael. Or say, I believe that Mr. Kobna Obendako is not saying Christianity is bad, which is true on cancer. But what he is emphasizing is that, yes, even though we have Christianity, we should also have the brains to add to the natural resources that God has given unto us so that we can develop and build our nation. Because after all, we have all the natural resources in Ghana to make us prosperous. But because of lack of knowledge, as the Bible says, Ghanaians are perishing. Also for Edia Odebae. A man for be brave, said, war more free, Messeremo, Americano, Mema, Monso, Mobusa, 1 or 2 questions be na se ura Kwabena Obenda Kwamerewa on so ano. Men call outside the UK, na men call Italy, Germany, France, messages are being so everywhere about. Doc, I'm listening to you on Alexa, and I'm very, very delighted, and I'm very, very happy. I'm in the office, and I'm listening to this great message. My name is Sophia. We so that is we France, Yanko France. Nana being I said, Doc, me retain one. I'm on for a trophy until we have a tremame. We have a tremame and the mentor how my education. Me retain one, and I'm really, really happy. Chede more Kenya no credit through do big ups say Kwabena Obendako. We need more of this education to emancipate our people. No chede our enyim abade tadi. Mamenko Italy, namenko fa yenua Francis Sunshine. I say, Doc, this is the message that we need. You know, I've lived in Europe for close to 40 good years. I came here when I was very, very young. I came here at the age of 16. I'm in my 56 years, and I tell you, I have seen the exploit of the Italians. I have seen the magnificence of the British. I've seen the knowledge that are being shared in France. And I tell you, these men are only adding value to the natural resources God has given to them. If only we can also look within, not outside. Look within. Emphasis. We can also do exploit and add to the gain. I attended at the Saddle College, and I know you also, Dr. Ren, attended at the Saddle College and Kivas. Thank you so much, sir. In fact, last message, me fan of Switzerland, we every eno Mary, or say, or tie follow, or till baby, I'll be just say, or follow with keen eyes, and Nidiani, I say, I am 72 years of age. I have lived in Europe for many years. And I tell you, when I listen to my son, Kwabena Obendako, it gives me hope that the future is bright for our youth. We should keep asking questions. Gone were those days when I was a little daughter, I couldn't ask questions. What's the Abofraba Imbusako Imbinfo Asam? So I kept mute. I kept all what I know inside me and bottled inside me until I was married to a white man who always told me he wants to know what I'm thinking about. And I started expressing myself with Mr. Kwabena Obendako, yourself, Dr. Ren, and listening to you on Rainbow Radio. I am hopeful that the future is bright for Ghana. Ghana, beye. We every year, no de buy. Say, we didn't set time, and sana obeko kra no beko no. Meaning say, and ye share about cash flow and also ye making sure say eja yen addition wa ye share wa my Ghana mono so sebio. I friend the system of learning and so ye bet me at tea and we free mo na yen so ye. Lastly, among for taika Ghana for nipa tuntum wudini ye wicked wudi bibisha nsakra enye. Those words abemubu ensemo akwese, it's like nothing good comes out from the black race. Nothing good comes from Ghana. Nipa tuntum ntimi nye ni ye sanity.
Enyo no correct. Eye will be in a design ye. So say na ya wa kono. Ye pe na nim. Yes, systems of design right from day one. When you for corrupt no nyina na they were design. The culture looked down upon. They came in with that. Moncroft, and systems are roughly designed here. Now they're still using them. Amongst the top abroad had a lot of institutions. Ya chero almost a moment ye need that. Yen talk wow. Ye pet and the GD said, Yenokre. Maybe now me go England home. They lift him, ye go hospital. A branch about Kubroni, and I'm my mirror for you. They fell left, sir. Guy back home, just like them savage. But then about check, warm me yam kicking. Anybody there.
Wow.
Just because of what? I look different.
Yeah.
And it's quite my experience. Most of you, baby, I'm here, very decent person, but don't call cancer for a fortune. Yeah. Money I brought for it, so being kind of correct. And I so being penny pa, seven. Yeah. Won't take that one I'm gonna have. Nasa oka to gata mua. She nipa home keka. Na wo to the one I'm crying out so we ra. Who be sa no nipa ro because oh ginana men sam na men fa won kona men sa na ntemra.
Yeah.
At the original nature of us, we are very good, kind-hearted people. Many times we become cruel because we say, yeah, what the koto go friend is say.
Yeah, back at moi.
Tuntum for the chicken. Now koto sebi, koto or dance you on chini meow. Wouldn't go back at Mutin watching me, and yes, I koto any baboni. And I say koto ya boaboni. It's the wrong environment that you position them. And in this world, if you look at the Africans, the school, the kind of messages that we've been taught in our various religions, there's a lot of self-doubt and self-belief. There's less of that. And nipa one yini hunino, sebi, niye no mebia, otia siya yenye. And nipa no biya si nyina no, obiya ye teteno. Na the first entity ene se wobejo hodi. Na wado unya. Na no ye the information ni bi nema. Na se ye tete akora na ye ka chen se, obibini nye. Obibini nim nyansa. Obi ni designers are sebe your baby breaking. In the end, the time has come. Say be questions are no money nyina. Inti me de me nyintum say yesi bibini enye ni papa. Me dwen say entity ni bi and I was said. And internet sometimes, or many times, the more odi bibini be fa abrofo entity mu more no, the more na ne we feed nkrofo. Yeah. Yeah. And institution systems there, you can say corrupt. Identify them as quality. Why the design is our system?
I hear the Socrates for no in the platform. We are practicing democracy.
But we hear more. A politics media. Yes, you must see more normal no one come use media. Tiki the pan the near improve for use ya na ki upgrade no. And no na wasn't use. School, say fast year full.
Yeah.
And can see what na see for any upgrading with science, with technology.
Yeah.
So I didn't know school. See you risk so it is saying. Una na bia wan school to miss your side.
Yeah.
What the financial information no wo na nye IMF, na nye bond, na nye treasury. So Timisi dan ehwe ne ma 20. One shredder. Of our professor or call retirement, senate for the head one. When yabi of ye. Because it's a system, it's a different thing that it was taught, and education devoid of where you come from, your culture, heritage, your identity is enslaving. If it's devoid of that, it will enslave you, it will kill you. And that is what we see. So every culture, that's what the Chinese are trying to do. They take what they have and build with it. We must take what we have and build with it. We cannot just take everything. Our mind. Anything I slow na yet income. Who the upper because it was school. You're born you call great pony your bonium. Omo Barbara for you abos and uncle for you know. You're changing the call you abos and be energy started. See, be a jump. That is natural to us. And no matter how you open for friends say pig, go. Obetima for na kwatna ho abon powder. Still, who at a child obey them. Bobby, I don't know. You won't find on Cotton Hall and one part of mere conditions in the so you have everybody, they have the culture is our DNA, and you cannot change it. You cannot develop a people and take them from their culture. We must take ours and build it in our institutions. The Casa Yedin, and no now boy home by a man, Samre. And into the woman I will call Kroma was a who are me brother or send so a bro or Obi back Kromokran or call for no coach about the abro.
Yeah.
Look at how original and kind hearted they are. Because a lot of them are man could go and camera for. The old school camera for no open more crown or no camera.
Yeah.
So our people at the original state, Opa Kosrim, Framantemu, Cape Coast, or Sante Concrasie. Udruha we see this after one more kwaba. Corruption and yet a grass in the wall. Comfort we refuse on hono. Omo na ebo krono. Sebe, don't draw now where you crew muna. Sam no man in society. Omo ye very good at heart. And that is us. Now me just say no na was saying kefa. Now you developing no. So, no, guys I say nipa be breti kromo omo ma no kra de kasa no monte.
Yeah.
Now we Obana one one year British that what Ghana na one so ntia kasa nti okoya na obai. Because as how Obano ontimi nya hwio. Because odia modern or ye na tofo ma ontimi mfa. What the car what no be share ho akonfo because he has no identity, no resilience. And yet the resilience is coming from the culture. The more I wouldn't know when I can say will be na chere me say no, study your history. Now me started saying my history, no, I became proud of myself. Started to use good words for my people. At least you all the good things in our economy. Obi na chere me if you pressure be beer dropping. This was just about 20 years ago. Or 20 or more. We started saying museum and who said say that you know I don't know. Where I can you know ma what to omo men new omo free baby omo free. Hello. Baby you free because we drew baby and no or then home so and that is the fact. Baby on to be a wetimi aye they are cosro bia we penyin or so bia no. He has strong identity as an African. And into no timi gina e. Because in ebe ba so no. So when you hu nia. Oh boy. Untimi gina. And then no something na African leader bia wetimi aye bibi kakra ma ye no. O jin hu di so etutu. When you know who free to promote your idea. Because if you don't know who you are, nothing else will hold. And that is what is important, that our children will be taught this. The fact is, the Chinese are teaching their people their history.
Yeah.
And they are not teaching them colonization and slavery. No, they go beyond that. The Europeans, what that history is like. You as an African, what history are you teaching your people? Because they're not never more anything. It's not the Bible. But unfortunately, our Christian and our Muslim people want to replace that historical fact with Bible. To also do baby and what choking. Into kuta Bible, all right. But to be saying, Nanamo and all the question baby, and I am so small, so many and I say, ye free Abraham ho, and Pat, free Abraham ho, and until the end, because he had the one yempe. It morning saw your Casana Chawuma, the dean of a bit of Sonabuni who said, yes, when you are crying in Bruni. The says, I know my way. Oh, the foundation must be solid, or nothing can be built on it. That will start.
Wow.
And financial freedom is really that. Because you can't take people from their heritage. We studies beyond the African American young boys about Africa.
Yeah.
Meetings and phone Ghana. Just 2 weeks or so, baby, bring buy almost baby uncle for a year, Juma or me to adverts no, baby out is a woman in a to 2 4 and Omoko and Uncran will be a no man casao. They change. Goes Omo in our South Africa and they say they are very backward.
Yeah.
So Bible say come from a heritage. You know, I don't know. Sebe, so one na or hine. Oye Japade na ye catch us on na ya kwa wona ma wotibesi fom ada obehu sese wo bia ofri no mo ye before be page out.
Yeah,
and that is the power of that kind of knowledge that we need. And for me, it's more powerful than even the financial information, because without that systems say you ma wanyina wonti ase the cash flow ka wonti ase oba be business abo so kwa kofifa abrofo de ya ba na apaya hwehwe o se Ghana hwenye dogwa bibi yo ha Okrafo ni bebre sisi danye sika kese a o man use abrofo system no, because really that system we are not part of it. That system that creates wealth in the world. That's why Africans are not in the billionaires list, because we're not part of that list. We are the ones who believe that we are part. We are not part. Would the upper come out with any business that you need 10 million pounds? Ne cop sir and conform moment scan this almost so how many of them remember about 2 year Bruni? Just come out with any rough idea, they will give you. They'll give you. To understand what works, because we are not part of this one. That's the fact. We are at the bottom. So let's study what we have and build with it, because we still can create a lot of wealth.
Ofa your chess system no ade we asika koho na ebese seskani na na de akogu white bank enfan ko black bank. Then the money keeps going circulating for white people to do the business. Fit halfway the be business. Na ye tuntum for ye pebi kra no ane ye ho kire.
Yeah, there's a bank that is give for gradia. Also say also you against gay. You are financing them. You're just financing them. So the game is played. Understand power, understand worth. And then no man find kind. So teach your children. And wealth is created in business. Wealth is created in investment. Those tools may see when you free. Now, part of it, many times, and yes, sir, this system of salary and work all your life and government will take care of you. Sebe is not far from 70. Wow. You must be in charge of your own money. You must invest in assets that will cash flow all your life. All your life. You must focus on investing in assets that will cash flow all your life. Until then, you will never be financially free. And then no matter how little it is. It is a bit me as up a diabetes will crew now they are rent do it. So you say banchiphobia, cocoa phobia, better do it. Whatever that you can do in Ghana, do it. I know this man, he was a pharmacist. For travel children or hacker. Will be see stores. Would the 95.
Wow.
Stores near 50. Yeah, be another could be a man 10,000. It's never poor. Me and I do fee because I started be no Bedford. O cocoa for nine ponche. Miss Sanu me so koto amia and confidence day.
Yeah.
Then the Bedford amia be brave so. Or bark or crown will be seen there over to be. Look at the wisdom. You never went to any school. He built his own house. He had 3 or 4 wives. I mean, me who 2, but Ojai, one go school. Me na ba ko no go school no need to go. Pay attention. Pay attention. Because wealth, financial freedom is not in school. It's not in school.
Abusia, eja nkomo na ye de nso emere no nso so eja akakakra na yama ye musuni akọ eye Ghana eye Rainbow eye ne akọfa nyankonton eye news at 7 ye ne owura eye Kwabena Obeng Dako ana atwetwe nkomo se ne meka kire wo no eja opoku arefo de wo mo de hye no no ana tech nso wo mo de hye pa Ghana nso so de ye de hye kronkron ene ne pa ene ya cash flow eja me ankasa menua eye Piero o Luton wo mo de ya ha madwene ese cash flow no unia sisi de one per cash flow ni bia waye ho ni nyina ne se focus in business na we focus on businesses no eja se ne ya eye bosome bia no eden enkakra ebe ma ho inse se wa ko 16 bedrooms bi no we sidi ama ho no otimi and they go into other businesses a betimi aboa obe rent out a betimi di sika e de abre wo abre ne abre nyina no a eno no mom no behia se 16 bedrooms ni wo Ghana na wo mfa nya hwe na adane se bi obosum bi na o som no eno no wo de kope chamber o makoma 16 na bosumi bi a no e de sika bebre wa wotimi enyini ache ama ho atɔ na wo nkonkon kodwendwene da hachibi senia oja woko pension ede na obedie eno ho nimdiye ne nkyerɛkyerɛ na owura Kwabena Obeng Dako ede amaye ansa ne beja no amana akɔ no menim sɛ mo amowo Facebook Andrews Kujo say self identity and self image is an African is key bio ya Moses say great minds and Abdul Aziz say our father Kantanka has showed us that the black man is capable of doing it. It's time we tap into his knowledge. Kofi Nsu say God bless Mr. Obeng Dako. You always make make life in Ghana very easy. Knowledge, they say, is power. Alright. Kwabena Obeng Dako patro ansa na obekọ no obetimi akyere wechiri kakra de amaye na afi nso se books bi wo ho na sa amanfo betimi abepepe bi ato na o makenkan betimi aboa yen ya. Yeah, now for final message to all of us.
Over it does. And somebody can start a business. That is what we focus on. Built the business to higher level, and then we started to invest in apartment. So, and it's the business in Bukurada.
Yenchia Auntie Marie say baby will be Aisha.
So, and in a very short period of time.
Yeah.
So that was the focus. To obedience, we focus on investing the money. So investing. Because that was the future. And I think that is what every one of us can do that. So, see, clear again. Me and believe when they say you should know a Kumu. Me Facebook channel, a friend of Obeng Dako.
Yeah.
Somebody can be real. And our YouTube, so over 1,600 videos on such topics. I'm again so now I'll be to 1 or 2 things about home. And I said, wow, because we'll be found no more sebe, no in Indiana I see. You know, my Africa is super in Indiana, yes, and Yamina boys are in India, yeah, Juma was as you know, and Uncle Chimno, dear Diana, a yen or so, Uncle Fat, was yes, own anonymous some bosom. So, into Nanan Sanino, who say I was some, and I was so good, baby, and day. Well, you see, into the Sumu Christo, no problem. But Sumuno no cremu and Odomo. And no creno or dodi, Sebe, the Dia Cobi Abisha no creno or dono. Yamio. Wow. So, you see, I no pan in Yamison. No cre and no dog. I will call a chow and trust if you are. Yami Biadio. It is any your books in Ibiso, Amazon, Kindle, and Abiso Ghana ha. My number, sell peso premiere 024 66 31 874 024 66 31 874. We just say all your life. Touch. Because that's where the freedom is. We be binia. And no man, a classroom name of freedom that Jacobi, catch it and my freedom that I wish I would make it for, but I'll make it for. See about Kenyans out of the Bobra, now they will certificate in them. By your life. I look at it.
Bohobium.
Pefa Hoodie, where would Timmy the Swan is 10 years? We are Juma Cranes, you tell car, Bedu Babino Katuana Macra on Fahon. Fahon to be so watch Radia, what do I come on actually? Do you a professor, we a doctor, we a whatever? We salary look our name actually because what to tell no my and maybe the immediate is a son and Yamabovias. So, but to no my bedroom beer, a Katuano win here and son away the D. See, in 2 60 years, because I mean, you may be. Into a year, to make us a mini. And this one can be achieved. Yes, what is 70 years? One car won't mean to our mortgage, won't mean to our old car, won't mean. No, that one is bondage. That one is bondage, and that's not freedom. And if you don't have financial freedom, you don't have any freedom at all. You don't have any freedom at all. There's a Ghana freedom, boy. Ghana free freedom, boy. Economic freedom is the rare freedom. It's not politics that we are. Economic freedom. Say Ghana no economy no just obi ti baby and ochim bibia na ye ho kire. I say enye free. Enye free. It is all bottom no. So obi catch us watching na wo ma adwuma na ho wo so a. Over unifa podi. Wow. It pay na ko ya na obeti ma yeso. Enye ten. The hands obe ba form no wo sua. Na crunch for no problem pa ne so mo person be sua he. Omo certificate did so much certificate will be a coach minimum course you be na tell us no chere za no ma we so what here all life no what here and I got many of them omochi omo chere some now you know principles of materials and no man no dey kweye no ya fa mo bra man nye factory how many engineers in that team actually factory
tools in the materials and instruments ni na bebre no aye wrong go
until I go for into me car because there's something beyond that one that they did not put in school. Into why accounting, why finance, why are you poor? Why are you waiting for a salary? If the finance they took in school can make you rich, you think they will teach you? They will not teach you. They won't. So the real freedom is not in the classroom. It's in the ones that you find yourself. The truth you find yourself, that is what will bring you freedom. And so life is a quest of the truth. Wow. So once you find the truth, you'll be free. And life is not meant to be misery and mysterious. No. Also, sorry, I'm not you look up to the morning, have a lot of energy. There's something that you don't know. You must find that one. And many times it's in you. Find it inside you. It's not outside. Because you came complete. God gave you everything that you would need to be successful in this life. So find them.
Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Na Patrick Edia Onosu Onie na wokurume ya Onosu di Odebai was a great Pan-Africanist and emancipator of our time. Mr. Kobna Obendako. Big shout out say we a free Patrick wa. Onosu di Odebai. Ma min kind two message na me mao me nja ona kokotwa weduma paswa. We a free ora Frederick I say, Doc, you've made my day this Tuesday. This month of January, I have learnt a lot from Rainbow Radio. Thank you so much, Frederick. Last message every year. Prophetess Jane, I say, good news. This is what we call the good news of God. And I learned something. Truth and love is the real message of God. As a Christian, we should preach truth and love. And we should also seek for financial freedom so that at least many of our church members who are going through this bondage of financial distress, we can also support them. Thank you so much, Rainbow Radio. Thank you. We love you all. Prophetess Jane Dia Odebayan. Thank you so much, sir. And I do that's it. Yeah, that's what say. Oliver Twist for no, omatiku no. Say next week in Sinyamia Dumwa. Yɛne ne bɛdi nkɔmmɔ gya ne ɛnyɛ easy to get to ɛnyɛ easy to get them ɛnyɛ easy o ka sɛ ɛnyɛ easy course a nipa bɛyɛ ne na ne namhea na ɛfa ha na ne namhea na ɔsɛ okay ɛbɛba bɛsoma ma ɔman Ghana yɛnuanom a ɛwɔ Europe nso ate yɛnka ɛyɛ Owura John ɛyɛ Boakye ɔno nso France ana ɔno nso ɛhwɛ yɛn ɛtie yɛn ɔno nso deɛ ɔno nso do ɛde baeɛ no Antimata ɔsɛ Dr. Rena, thank you so much. ɔno nso ɛfiri Italy foɔ nyinaa ɛsɛ ɔmo kyia ɛyɛ Mr. Obenda ko ɔmo kyia ɔne wo yere ɔmo kyia papa sɛ agya mo nso mo yɛ adwuma pa sɛ mo de ɛbɛlibrate yɛn ɛfiri yɛ ha wɔ mo. Finally, from my own good friend, Owura Osei Ameya. Ose Doc Scotland for Ayabo Yedin and Yetiemo. Thank you so much, sir. And Anna,
thank you, boss. Thank you, sir.
Nyame aduma